Hey guys, how's it going? Well, we're back. Yeah, I charged my battery. Part 2 of pulling the cam. So I got these bolts out. I'm just going to pull the timing cover off. It's a nice chrome one. Chrome gets you home. Isn't that what they say, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
That's what they say.
Yeah, ooh, nice. But there's a button on there, Ray.
Yeah,
I don't like the way they spaced that for the button, but...
Yeah, you know, aftermarket stuff, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's a button. And that's... That's a pretty...
That's a long button. Yeah, this is a high mileage motor.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
Yep. I can't remember what the guy said, how long he had been driving it for, or how old it was exactly, but...
It's so far, it's just looking to me like it's just high mileage. It just needs a refresh.
Mm-hmm. We might have to...
I don't think the cam came out of it particularly. I think it's just worn out.
Maybe. I think he's gonna...
We'll know better when we get
need a
further
new...
along.
Can you see the way they... I don't like that. We'll have to discuss that with...
Well...
I don't like
Depends. That. This could be a solid cam and might go hydraulic. You don't need a button, right?
But that just...
That's what a button indicates to me. Is it's probably a solid cam.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, you don't need one for a hydraulic cam because of the taper of the cam. The way the cam turns on the lifters, it forces the cam backwards against the plug at the back of the block.
Right.
It won't walk forward, it wants to walk backwards, where a roller cam or a flat tappet cam, a solid lift cam aren't as tapered, and they want to walk, and they want to walk forward for some reason.
Well, he had little things.
Locks, yeah. Yeah, everything we've seen on this motor is done well.
Mm-hmm.
Like whoever built it knew what they were doing.
Yeah. Well, they're Loctited in there.
Yeah, well,
I need another wrench. Is there another wrench there if it's in your vicinity? Wrench.
I won't put over there. This?
A little longer would be nice.
This?
Yeah. They usually Loctite these in place.
This is your second wrench.
We're in there, yeah. Coming apart. Can you see that? Am I right? Am I in the way? Yeah, they're Loctited in there.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
And if you smell it, they are really long, man. Smells like Loctite. Looks like Loctite. They were long. I don't think I've seen bolts that long in a...
Might have something to do with the button.
The button's only about... The button plate that holds it isn't very thick. Like I would say, 30, 40 thou thick. Maybe 30 thou, 35 thou thick. They're just really long bolts. hang in there. Oh, sure. Oh, there it goes. Dropped it on the floor. Yeah, it had this little plate in there, and the fingers bent over the end of the bolt to kind of hold it, and it held this. Oh, it's in there. Not gonna pull that out with my finger.
Might come in from the back of the gear.
Yeah.
The plate you have is just to lock the bolt.
Okay, so let's just see.
I don't think that little plate holds the button. I think it just locks the bolt.
I would like to see where they had the placement of the dot before I go much further. Whether they had it advanced or retarded.
Well, is the gear advanced?
The gear looks really blue, Ray. On the crank, it's got some bluing to it. Bluing? Am I saying that correctly? Or is that just me?
That's just wear.
That's just normal wear.
Yeah, just over.
So anyways, leave it. The dot is right here. I'm gonna bring it. The dots are there.
Yeah, it's on normal right there. It's on normal. 0. Set it 0. Not advanced or retarded. You can tell by the notch in the top gear. Or the crank gear.
Yeah, they had it set on the keyway.
Exactly.
So did they have it?
Yes, the 2 square ones indicate that they're not standard, and the one that the keyway in will be like an arch on the top of it.
So that is the dot, and this one is.
No, you're not
Better.
going to be right on because that chain's stretched, right?
Yeah. But they were running it, so it was not advanced.
No,
'Cause
it was set at 0.
It was set at 0.
Yeah.
Because there's the other keyway and this keyway.
Which is really what you got to do on a street motor.
You do. Really do. Alright, so we got that checked out. It's just a little loose. The way you check a chain, I've always been learned, if you lay it out like that,
You've been learned?
and if it,
Where are you, a freaking hillbilly?
yeah, I've learned, look at how it's supposed to go straight, and it's got kind of a dish to it.
It's worn out.
So it's worn out.
Stretched.
That's the hillbilly way to check, I guess.
Because how you learning?
That's how you learn. Alright, let me get my cam removing bolt. My favorite cam removing bolt. We'll keep them.
Cam bolts.
Cam bolts go in the cam bolt container.
Make sure that goes in Steve's.
Yeah, this goes in there. With a button on it. That looks kind of round. We're gonna find out when we pull it out here. Dun, 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 dun.
All that lifted out of it, like,
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now, as long as the
fuel pump rod should be
fuel
okay.
pump rod
You're upside down.
is not in my way,
All the lifters are out.
all the lifters are mostly out.
Strewn all over the floor.
Screwed.
Don't want to reuse that cam.
And I can move that by hand.
What?
Well, I wanted to make sure that
I moved it with the balancer.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure that fuel pump rod's out of the way because it's gonna hang out and
Well, if you can,
ride the
if
camp.
you can feel it with your finger in that hole on the side of the block,
It's gonna.
can you feel the rod?
It's gonna. I need a
Can
long.
you feel the rod?
It's riding on the cam. It's gonna fall in.
No,
Stop
it's
it.
upside down. It won't fall in.
No,
It's
the other
falling
way.
out.
This.
It's falling out.
No, it's falling in.
Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
So
Do I pull it? Do I roll the motor over? It's gonna puke all the oil out of it. Here, we'll just roll the motor over.
yeah, but you want to pull this bolt so you can put a bolt in it.
We'll just roll the motor over. Or it's gonna knock
I don't know what you think's gonna fall out of it.
oil. See all the oil in the pistons? Thank you. Okay. Pull that pin. Slowly.
It's just
There it
gonna
is,
go-
right there. There it is. Oh, catch it. Can you catch it?
No.
Should I put it on the other side? Should I go the other way?
I don't know.
I'll go this way.
It's like that. It's dripping out of the valley.
That's what I want. Alright, put the bolt in. Please. My head in the way.
Did your brother take his socket? Oh, he didn't. Will that go on the end of that cable? Turn those out. Wait.
Mm-hmm. Come on, give me. You have
Should we just grab the lip?
come on, baby. It's not cooperating. What's that? Is that a broken lifter?
No, it's just shit that I've just pumped out.
Oh.
Now it's broken.
Hey,
Hey, what?
take this one out too then. You're so good at it. You're awesome. Well, that's garbage. Don't yeah. Alright. We got one left here. How's the lifter board look?
They're gonna
Polished.
need to be cleaned. Yep.
They look actually kind of polished. You ready? There you go.
Oh, you bastard.
Does not want to,
Give me a hard time.
it is. Ooh,
Okay, pull the cam. We might have to put it through the other way.
you might have to put it through the other way. Pulling the cap.
I bet you it's just plumb more. Won't be as bad as the last one we pulled. But
We
I
got,
think
okay, so what I'm seeing here, Ray, see this here? Look at that loaf. So that
They're
is,
both gone.
this is number one.
Yeah.
So this is number one is gone.
Totally, both lobes. Are
Well,
gone.
that's not as
Not
much.
they're. I don't think they're. I don't think they failed. I think they're just worn
Can you
out.
see? Maybe I'll put it up here and bring the camera down.
Yeah, I think they're just worn
But
out.
that one's gone, number one.
both intake and exhaust are
And
worn right
exhaust.
down. Number two
Two,
looks pretty good.
Yeah. Number 3 is
Worn, but still
look
not
and feel that.
not gone. Worn. I think it's just a high mileage cam, and
Yeah.
these two lobes let go. That's all.
This one looks all right.
Yeah.
This one looks all right.
Well,
That one?
none of them look all right, but they're not gone like these two.
Not like the first. That would be number 1.
Yeah, number 1 cylinder.
Number 1. That is what they
7,
thought.
8.
7. It's a little worn.
Yeah, they're all worn.
They're
but
all worn.
I think it's just an tired old motor.
Yeah. So
I don't think there's even any point
I'll
in
bring,
measuring
I'll,
those
I'll bring it
lobes.
up to the cam. And yeah, you see the first two. There's no real
This one's gone. The intake
compared to these two
the
here.
intake is completely gone.
See them, the second two. How do you explain that? The second two
The
are
intake
good,
are gone.
and the first two are gone. Yeah. So number
That's
one
just a worn out cam. That's
was
all
the
that is.
problem.
That's
the rest.
that's not a faulty cam. That's just worn out. That's
That's
what
just
happens
worn
when
out.
you get 300,000 miles on a car.
Okay. So let's.
And Chev isn't known for great cams.
Okay. So this cam number, right?
Is it a Chev cam?
Here's a cam number.
I'm just looking to see what kind of cam it
It's a crane, same
Yeah,
as
I
the
see.
lifters.
is. I'm not a
And there's a
crane
number. So it's an HD hydraulic. We'll run the numbers and I'll post it down below in descriptions. But it's an H. Really hard to see in the clear.
I got a microscope there.
Crane. But I'll post it in description.
A micro,
What
what
the
do you
cam
call it?
is.
Spyglass.
And we'll go from there. But that's the assessment
So far.
of the motor.
So far. You still got to
I
pull
gotta
the bottom
roll it
end
over
apart.
and do all the rod caps and main caps yet, but that's pretty good for today.
That lifter come out, so be careful as you turn the motor.
Well, guys, thanks for hanging out for a minute. We're getting there.